Okay. I'm going to talk about the last problem over here. Probably most of you had confusion on some of the problems here. One thing, whenever you are working on G, first thing you need to check, do we have any GCF or not? Any problem, any factoring problem, doesn't matter what type, how many terms is given. Step by step, whenever you are working on the factoring, if you have anything given for you, first thing you have to check for factor, check for GCF. That's your first step, no matter what, how many terms is given. If you have two terms, how do you factor them? Two terms. And negative two terms. Difference of square, because if you have two terms, perfect square, so you are going to do, you're going to try to do difference of square. First check for, what is that? Check for the GCF, then go for the difference of square. If you, both of them are perfect square numbers or perfect square terms. So here I cannot do the difference of square because there is no minus in the middle. If you can only do perfect square whenever you have a negative in the middle. So make sure you check for that one. So difference of square. And if you have three terms, what do you do? Three terms? X. So you put it in the X, you find the factors. Now if you have four terms, what do we do? Huh? Box, I mean we are grouping. Two of them together, the other two are together. You can put it in the box. Some of them take the GCF separately and do that. So both is okay. So grouping. These are the fourth thing that we're going to do. So here, when you come over here, is there any GCF? 4 is the GCF. Some of you took out the 4 and then you just vanished it somehow. It doesn't vanish, it stays. Because whenever you are taking out this GCF, it's x squared plus 10x plus 16. And then inside we have the trinomial, so we have three terms. And then we are going to factor whatever we have inside. That's going to give us the factor. But this 4 doesn't go away anywhere. It stays with it. Sometimes you get confused. When are we finding the x value? When we are just finding the factors. You're finding the factors when you have the expression. You're finding the x values when you have an equal sign over here. That's an equation. So it will be given equal to 0. It means you're going to factor, then you're going to find the x values. Over here, you do not need to find any x values. You are just giving me the factors. Clear? All right. So here, if you factor them, it's going to be x plus 8, x plus 2. That's going to be my answer. I'm going to work on the last one over here. I think most of you got confused because you got a very big number. You couldn't figure out what's the factors on that one. Let me show you a very easy way that you can do it. Since my A is not 1, what should be my first step? What should I do? What should I do with the 15? So let's move it over here and we're going to multiply x squared plus 29x plus 180. All right, now it's a big number. I don't deny on that one. We have to figure out a way so I can find out the factors. So to do it, what we're going to do now is exactly the same process that we did in the last unit. We're going to write down the 180, start dividing with the smallest number. What is the smallest number I can divide 180 with? 2. Okay, what do I get? 90. What is the next? 2 again. What do I get? Perfect. Next? No. I have to divide always with the smallest number. What is the smallest number you can divide 45 with? 3. You can divide 45 with the 3. What do we get? 15. Next? 3 again. If you mess up the division, your factor mess up. It has to be always the smallest number. Otherwise, you're going to miss the factors. So this is going to be 5 over here. What is the number I can divide 5 with? 5 only. When you reach 1, it means it's done. Now it's all the different combination. You have to try which one is working. So if you multiply them, you get the top number, and if you add or subtract them, you get the bottom number. So I'm going to have 180 over here, and I'm going to have 29. I need to find two numbers. If I multiply them, I get a 180. If I add or subtract them, I get a 29. Okay, let's keep trying. If I multiply over here, 2 times 2 is going to be 4. 4 times 3 is going to be 12. So I can keep up to here, and 3 times 5 is going to be 15. 12 plus 15, it's going to be 27. So that's not working for me. Let's forget about it. Let's do another combination. So 3 times 5 is 15, and 2 times 2 is 4. We just did this one. Let's do another combination. So 3 times 2 is 6. 15 plus 2, or 15 times 2 is 30. That's also not working. But if I do 5 times 2 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20, and 3 times 3 is 9, that's going to give me the combination that I need. I'm just giving different colors so you know which one I'm multiplying. It's just you have to try a few different multiplication just to figure out which numbers are working. I'm not saying that it's going to work in the first try. It just takes a little while. So here it's going to be 20 and 9. So those are my factors. If you have any other easier way, definitely go for it. This just works for me. So it's x plus 20 and x plus 9. All right. Am I done? What should I do? Divide both of them with 15. Now here many of you do it wrong again. You divide it, but just for some reason you just decide, okay, I'm going to divide one term, and other one you just leave it. So we have to divide both of them with the 15, so we have to return them. Can I simplify any of them? What do I get here? 4 over 3, so x plus 4 over 3. What do I get over here? Three over 5. So x plus 3 over 5. Now what? Am I done? These are factors. What do I have to do? So we are going to move this one with x, move this one with x. So it should be 3x plus 4, 5x plus 3. That's my factor. And don't think that you are not going to see it. You're going to see it repeatedly. The factors are coming back for today's class. All the problems are factoring. Question? Confusion? Great. Let's go back one page. We're going to do the simplification. When we are talking about simplification, the whole purpose of it to reduce it, everything that you cancel out. You can only cancel out from the denominator and the numerator and denominator, whichever terms matches. You can never do it sidewise. So let's take a note over here so you don't get confused. You can only cancel same terms from numerator and denominator never sidewise. Question. All right, let's try to do some of the problems. It will make more sense. If you look at A, you will see it's only whole numbers. There is no variable given for you, so you just have to simplify them with the smallest number that, with the biggest number that you can divide with. Which number I can simplify them with? 2? Can I divide both of them with 2? Let's divide both of them with 2. What do I get? It's 14, and over here it's going to be 32. 32, right? Yeah. Okay. 14 over 32. You have to recheck. Can I simplify again? With what? Again, let's do it. So 7 and 16. 7 over 16. Can I do it again? No. So that's my answer. As long as you can simplify, you have to keep simplifying. Questions? Confusions? Perfect. Let's look at B. Anything matches on the numerator and denominator? X plus 1, so we're going to cancel it out. That's it. X minus 4 over X minus 3, that's my answer. Now we're going to look at C over here. The numerator and the denominator both are 3 terms. So it's a trinomial. So what are we supposed to do? Factor them. We're supposed to factor both of them. So let's factor numerator. It's going to be negative 10, negative 3, and factor the denominator. It's going to be positive 15 and negative 8. Give me the factor. I'm not doing it. What is the factor? Positive 2? Yes. Okay, and what is this one for the denominator? I didn't get it. Positive 5? Negative 3 and negative 5. Perfect. So let's write it down. I have x minus 5, x plus 2 over x minus 3, x minus 5. Can I cancel anything? That's my answer. If you are really good at factoring, you are going to enjoy this topic. Any question? Let's work on D. I really want to go with step by step. So the top one is 3 terms. So what should I do for it? Factoring how? In the x. So let's do that. I have 12 on the top, 8 on the bottom. Give me the 2 factors. 6 and 2. Perfect. X plus 6, x plus 2. Whatever you are doing, please stop it and look at the board. I need your attention, please. Okay. In the denominator, I have 4 terms. How do we do the 4 terms? Grouping. Group 2 of them together, 2 of them together, and all of you have different ways to do it. Some of you do the box, some of you just take the GCF from both of them. I'm just showing you the box because many of you are very comfortable with that one. And if you forgot about it, it will be a reminder. So x cubed goes over here, then plus 6x squared goes here. I have negative 4x and then negative 24. We're going to take all the GCF. Now tell me, what is the GCF over here? Row wise, the first row. What is the GCF? Huh? X squared. What is the GCF over here? The bottom row. Negative 4. Always the leading term gives you the sign. The leading term is negative, it means it will be negative. Now here, vertically, the column, the first column, what is the GCF? Perfect. And what is the GCF over here? The second column? 6. Plus 6. Perfect. Those are my GCF. So x plus 6, x squared minus 4. Can I cancel anything? All right, let's cancel. Now I have x plus 2 on the numerator and X squared minus 4 in the denominator. Am I done? No? So what should I do? I thought that I'm done. Nothing is matching.
You can simplify x squared even further.
I can simplify this one even more. So it's a difference of square. What is the perfect square for 2? What number gives me 4? So x plus 2 over, be mindful, I can only do it if it is, both of them are perfect square and I have a negative in the middle. So this is x squared minus 2 squared. On the top, I have x plus 2. At the bottom, what should I write for the denominator? Give me that. What should I write for denominator now? Huh? No. What should I write for the denominator? What's the formula? If you have this one, difference of square. It's given over there. What should I write? X plus 2, x minus 2. So you cancel both of them, and your answer is going to be 1 over x minus 2. It is 1 over x minus 2, not x minus 2. You have a numerator. Numerator is 1. You cancelled out doesn't mean numerator is gone. Now, let me give you a heads up. If you only reach up to here, you're not doing anything after it, you are going to get half of the points because we didn't simplify. So it's just halfway through, you're going to get half of the points. If you do all of it, then you're going to get a full point. You have to show all your work in your next exit ticket. Any questions? Let me talk about the homework. Let's go to the homework packet, please. So you already did this one and this one. You're going to go over here, which is simplifying rational expression practice, and then the factoring practice. Factoring practice is front and back. Now all the answers are given for your convenience. So you can find all of them over here. So while you are working, you don't have to check or wait for me. All right? So it's due tomorrow. Don't forget, you have an exit ticket on Thursday, and that's going to be all on simplifying and factoring. All right? Now wrap up everything, please, so I can give you the exit ticket. Clear the tables. Any more questions on the simplification? All right, perfect.